Well, it is something that parents never want to hear. Your child has head lice. This is the time of the year when there tend to be a lot of outbreaks because of kids being back in school. Holly Wagner joins us live now from St. Louis Park. And Holly, any parent who's had a child with head lice knows it can be very hard to get rid of.
You're right. It's so tedious. It's time consuming because you have to wash everything, your child's hair, your hair, the bedding, the clothes. It's a real pain in the neck, not to mention it's embarrassing. Well, 2 Minnesota moms have a new treatment for head lice, and it's something you probably haven't seen before. At Ladibugs in St. Louis Park, it pays to be nitpicky.
I do see one nit in here so far.
Mary Suggs tried several home remedies for head lice before she brought her kids here.
We did olive oil for 2 nights and slept with plastic bags over our head. And then the 3rd night we did vinegar.
And then I'm going to start at the top.
She wanted to stay away from using a product from the drugstore.
That was actually one of my biggest fears, was just putting all these harsh chemicals in their hair.
The same concern that sparked the idea for Ladibugs.
It was such a nightmare when it happened to us at our homes.
Lisa Rudquist and Rachel Knudsen are both registered nurses, mothers, and friends.
So we really just wanted to just do something to help other moms and help get rid of the problem easier than what we did.
The pair worked with a chemist from Wisconsin to develop their own line of chemical-free products. They also worked out a deal to get their hands on this, the Lice Buster. It's a tool developed and patented by researchers at the University of Utah.
It looks kind of like a vacuum.
But it works like a blow dryer. The Lice Buster heats to 138 degrees, dehydrating lice and nits, killing them.
It feels like a massage.
7-year-old Cambria is getting the full treatment.
You know, you always think you'll never get it, your children will never get it, you're really clean, and this happens.
Mary thinks her daughter picked up lice at daycare. She hasn't bugged out over this yet, but is so ready to have it over with.
I'm praying it works for us, and this is the end.
We hope for Mary it was the end there. The Lice Buster that we just showed you is from the University of Utah, and the researchers there say that it's between 95 and 99% effective in killing lice and nits. It's not a cheap treatment, though. It does cost $189, and while it's not covered by insurance, you can use a health savings account or a flex account.
And Holly, I know, as parents, we get those notes from the school often saying that there's a child in your child's class that has lice. Was there any advice there about what you can do to keep it from spreading from child to child?
Yeah, the Ladibugs do have some advice. I mean, just some of the basics to talk to your kids about not sharing combs or brushes, hats or scarves. The other thing is Ladibugs is one of several companies in the Twin Cities that has popped up over the last couple of years that treat lice, and a lot of these companies have products, preventative products that you can buy. Like this is a mint spray that you can use to help keep your child from getting lice. They also have shampoos and conditioners, so you may want to look into something like that. I've heard that there are already some outbreaks at some local schools, so watch out.
All right. Thank you, Holly.